Hello everyone, it's Jo from Studio 33, Stamping with Jo, and I would just like to welcome you back to another video. Before we go into the project today, I wanted to share with you our new cling stamps and how they work and how sticky they really are. They really have a lot of cling. So this is a new stamp set from the Occasions catalog, and it's Climbing Roses. This is gorgeous set. This rose work is just absolutely divine. I love this. But this is a cling set, and so I have went ahead and did most of my stamps already, and I saved the largest one to show and demonstrate with you how to get the stickers onto your rubber stamp. So basically the only thing that's different with these stamps versus our other regular stamps is that it's still the red rubber, but the difference now is in the sticker here. This sticker is super sticky, whereas before you would put this on your rubber stamp and then put your rubber stamp on your block, and you would always go to flip it over to get ready to stamp, and it would slide off or fall off and you'd have a big mess. Now we don't have that anymore, so I'm going to demonstrate for you. I'm going to grab my block here, and so this is how I have been doing this for a long time, and I know this is how Stampin' Up! Recommends that you get your sticker onto your red rubber. So we're going to go ahead and take this out, peel the backing off of here. Okay, now what you want to do is each one of these sticker sheets has a line right down the middle here. Don't know if you can see this, but there's a line right here. So what you want to do is you just want to lift up one portion of that to reveal the sticker. And this is very sticky, guys. Look, it's sticky. I mean, when we talk about cling, it's not going anywhere. Okay, so I'm going to show you what to do. So what I do is I lay it down, and I'm just going to line it up with the image here. Just going to put it in position, make sure I have it lined up. Once I have it lined up, just press down. See how easy that was? So now just give it a good push, and then we just peel up. And now your cling is on there. I mean, look, guys. You see this? It's not going anywhere. So it's pretty cool. It's actually too sticky, I think. So what I like to do is I like to just like take my shirt or whatever you have and just kind of fuzz it up a little bit just to help with the stick, because it's super sticky. Well, I guess I fuzzed it too much, but normally they don't come off. See? It's not coming off. So you can be confident that when you're stamping that you're going to get a good impression each time, because your stamp's not going to fall off your block. What you just seen happen was it falling off the block because I didn't really stick it. I kind of just like threw it on there and flipped it. Well, there it goes. Now it's working. But I fuzzed it as well. So once you fuzz it, it takes a little bit of that stick off. But if you don't fuzz it, I feel like then it's super hard to peel up from your block. And if you're not careful, you can rip the rubber, because you have to literally like get under there. See, it's easy for me to get under there because I fuzzed it first. But if you don't fuzz it, it sticks to the point where you really got to be very careful getting under there. So take it from me, guys, if you're going to get the new cling stamps, you want to fuzz it first. But what's good about it is, like I said, they're not going to go anywhere. I mean, you can feel confident to stamp and do your projects and not worry. I mean, look, I'm really like throwing this thing down and it's not going anywhere. So that's our new cling mount stamps, and it's very interesting to work with, because it makes your, you know, projects go a little smoother, I feel. Less mistakes. All right, but this is the stamp set that we're going to use to make our project. And I want to show you real quick what we're going to be making. So this is the card we're going to make today. I'm going for that clean and simple look. So I just want to have you get a look. I hope there's not a glare this time. There was such a glare last time I did a video. But it says, I thought of you today, hope you're doing well. And then, of course, I always like to finish off my insides. So there's the little peek of the inside. And I finished the envelope as well. The little front. So it's really simple card. It doesn't take long to make. And let's get started. Okay, so here's all my layers. So we have a black strip for our sentiment, which is a 1/2 inch by 4. I have a piece of 2 inch by 5 inch Designing Series paper from the Gala Gingham DSP. I have a piece of Whisper White, and this is 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. I have a piece of Daffodil Delight, which is 4 by 5 1/4. I have another piece of Whisper White that is 4 1/8 by 5 7/8. And then this is for the inside. This is a strip that is a 1/2 inch by 5. And this is Whisper White at 4 1/4 by 5. Okay, then we have our black card base, which I usually don't go with black, but I thought for this it felt like it would make it stand out more, which it really does. I mean, if you look at the card here, I mean, that's just gorgeous. It just makes the Daffodil Delight pop. So I like the black here. But this is a 4 1/4 by 11 scored at 5 1/2. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to score our card base. Get that scored up, put to the side. Okay, we are using Daffodil Delight, and I'm using the dark Daffodil Delight Stampin' Blends marker. And you'll see why. Okay, so first thing is first, we're going to get these two panels put together. Get my glue out. Okay. So how is everybody doing today? I hope everyone is well. It's raining very badly here today, so if I have overcast or any shadows in my video, I apologize. I don't have the best lighting, guys. I have no natural light that comes in here, and it's so hard to get lighting at the angle that I need it to be at. So I try my best. I'm working on getting new lighting put in here for the purpose of my videos. Okay. So now we're going to take our DSP side. Now on this card here, I went with the bigger gingham side because each side comes with the big side of gingham and it comes with a smaller gingham side. So I'm going to use the smaller side so that you can see the difference between having the big and the small, okay? So we're going to go ahead and glue this down. And this is a very simple card to make. It doesn't take long. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and just move this to the side, and we are going to do some stamping now. This is the fun part, right? Alright, so here we go. So what I'm going to do is bring in my piercing mat, which I use to stamp on. It's got that extra cushion to help the stamps give a good impression. Alright, and now we are going to take this chicken wire stamp. At least that's what it resembles for me, chicken wire. It's this stamp right here. Alright, and we are going to... Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to ink up that image. And we're going to stamp it right down here in the middle. Like that. Then I'm going to come in with my Tuxedo Black ink. And we're going to stamp I Thought of You Today right over top of this. Right on top. Just like that. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our Dark Daffodil Delight Stampin' Blend, And we have these new heart epoxy embellishments. And as you can see, I've already colored some up. What we're going to do is we're going to take our Stampin' blend and we're going to color right over top of this heart. And because the Stampin' blend marker is an alcohol-based marker, it's going to allow for that color to go on there and stay. Okay? That's a good thing about having the Stampin' blends, because we're able to make our own embellishments any color we need it to be. So now we're going to take that and we're going to put it right here up in the corner, like so. Okay, now we're going to come in with some rhinestones. We are going to put one right here, and the other one is going to go, if I can grab it, that would be very helpful. There we go. The other one is going to go right here. Whoops. I should be using my take your pick tool. It helps. But there we go. So we got that going. All right, so now we're going to move this, well actually, yeah, we're gonna move that to the side for a second. Now we're gonna take our black strip of cardstock. Remember, this was a 1/2 inch by 4 inch. We're gonna take our embossing buddy, because we don't want our embossing ink going where it doesn't need to be. We're going to take the stamp set, Hope You Are Doing Well. We're going to ink that up in some Versamark ink. Let's see. Okay. Yep, we got it. Okay, now I'm going to take my little tray of embossing powder, my white embossing powder. We are going to go ahead and be generous. We want to make sure everything is covered on here. Okay, just a little bit right there. We're going to knock that off. Okay. Now I'm going to come in here with my gun, my embossing gun. Sorry if it gets a little loud. And you want to just hit this until you start to see it turn. And you'll know when it starts to turn. It gets bright white. There it goes. See that? There we go. See? There we go. Now we're going to take this and we're going to take our triple banner punch. And I'm going to come in here. I like to flip it upside down so I can try to angle it at a perfect point here. Let's see. There we go. And that's all we're going to do with that. Okay? Now with this we're going to get some mini dimensionals. And we're going to put them on the back here. I usually like to put about 3. One on each end, one in the middle. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and bring our layers in here. And we're going to go ahead and set this down. Okay, I'm doing this one a little bit different just to show you the versatility, because with this one I came in right about here and went over off the edge. This one I'm going to come all the way across and go over with the edge, and I also got the small gingham versus the large gingham here. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and glue this down. I think I'm going to use some dimensionals, and as you can see I had used this in the first card that I had made, and I had kind of messed it up a little bit. And there we go. Alright, now we're going to take our card base. Where did our card? Oh, here we go. I thought we lost our card base for a minute. But I have it. Here we go. So now we're going to glue this. So again, guys, this is a very easy card to do, and Stampin' Up! Has the Simple Stamping Challenge. And so I like to consider this kind of simple. It's not too much involved. Not from what I'm used to doing. So there we go. Okay, and one last little touch is we have our little wooden butterfly elements. I can't think of the exact name. I'll find out for you in just a minute. But we're going to take that and we're going to take a glue dot here. And we are going to put a glue dot there, and we're going to just angle that right above here. Like so. See? Pretty, right? Now we just need to do the inside. Here we are. Alright, guys. So for our inside on the first card, what we did was we stamped that chicken wire image on the top and bottom corner, and we ran this little piece of designer series paper down the bottom here. So that's what we're going to do for this. Okay, so we're going to take that stamped image again, and we're going to come right in here, right off the corner there. Right off the corner, just like that. Then we're going to come in here and we're going to put our strip down. Just like that. It's a little bit long, and that's okay. Just come in with the snips. Just cut it off. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put this on the inside of our card, and our card will be finished. Pretty simple, right? Okay. Here we go. And there you have it. So I'll give you the two side by side. Tell me what you think. Do you guys like the smaller gingham or the larger gingham better? I guess it's a personal preference, whatever each person likes. But that is our card for today. And I also wanted to let you guys know that we are still selling like crazy with Celebration, guys. Remember, for every $50 that you spend, or for every $100 that you spend, you are going to earn yourself a free product. There are 2 levels of our products in the Celebration catalog. $50 will earn you a level 1 choice. You get a level 1. Or if you spend $100, you will get a level 2 choice or 2 level 1 choice. Okay? Well, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.